The Adam Gravitz Sports Show.
What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. This is Jack. Say hello, Adam.
What's going on? End of February and it's like 65. I like this. I don't hate this. I mean, I like it. So that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's gonna be like 29 by the end of tomorrow. So I hope you like.
Why do you have to be so negative? Why do you have to be such a negative asshole?
Well, you were very excited about the weather.
Yeah, how dare I be? Okay, great. And then it's gonna get back up to like 65 or something soon. So it's fine. It is.
Oh,
I looked it up. Like on the weekend, it'll be 60s.
I see. Well, that's
so
good.
stop being a jackass.
Like I enjoy that.
So it's one fluky, shitty weather day tomorrow then, or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. What do we talk about? I don't know. It's like late February. I don't know what there's to talk about. I mean,
you were bemoaning the Wizards putting forth a good effort today.
This is all you, because this is what you and like Ted Leonsis and Chris Miller, your fucking boyfriend, love to talk about.
Well, I have a question.
Oh, they're trying so hard. Yay!
Well, there's a difference.
Fucking idiots.
You were complaining.
Okay. What was I complaining?
A few weeks ago about how they looked like how they were getting blown out and having no chance, and now that they're losing. Well, I mean, they're losing by 14 now, but you know they're playing more competitively generally.
Stop! Can you stop with this? Okay, I had a conversation with somebody about this. There is a difference from being bad and then being a fucking laughingstock to the NBA. Okay, stop! No, you will never. Are you gonna be on my side or not on this?
I am not on your side. What I'm just suggesting, I'm not on your side. I'm not on your side. What I'm suggesting is that, you know, they're missing Denny and Bilal. They're missing and they suck. What do you want do you want them to do?
Do you understand? Okay, do you understand? I just want you to say something. Do you understand that they are one game away in the month of February from going winless for a month? They've never done that before.
I don't know why that would surprise you. Okay. They're the worst team in the NBA. Right, why would you expect them to do any different? They're the worst team in the NBA.
Okay. You're right. I wanted them to lose, Jack, but here's the difference, okay?
Yeah, I didn't say I want them to lose. They're losing organically because they are the worst team in basketball.
I understand all of this, but I understand all of this. The problem I have is that going 9 and 73 or 11 and 71 is not part of the plan.
They are what the record says there. They suck. They can't win more games because they are not good at basketball. What do you want them to do? Do you want Kyle Kuzma to be more efficient?
I have a question.
Do you want Jordan Poole to care more?
Hold on. I actually got into an argument with my friend. Yes. I actually might be on his side. So next year when they win 16 games, you're going to be like, well, don't worry, because in 2029, that's when we have to go for it. No, I want to know what your plan is when they win 13 games this year and then next year they have the same basic team.
It's not my plan. There's no plan. They suck. They need to get a lot of new players and they need to get better at their roster.
But you understand my point. You understand my point. Yes, I knew the team sucks, but you understand why
Deni Avdija is their second best player.
I get
How good do you want them to be? Kyle Kuzma has 17 points.
How about this? I want them to win a game in a month. I don't think
they physically can't.
Yes, they can, Jack. Stop.
They're gonna look. Let them play Golden State 20 times in a row, and they'll win one game.
Okay, fine. So you're good. So what? They lose in the month. They lose the whole. So if they set a record, they lose 27 in a row. Jack doesn't give a shit. No, that's fine.
What can I do about it?
No, that's fine. Jack.
Do you want me? Look, I'll go visit. I'll go visit Bilal's house and give him an ice bath to help his hip heal. What do you want me to do?
Are you Ted's lackey? This sounds like such.
Of course not. No. Ted's the worst owner in sports. He's trying to move our team.
And I know he used to be your boyfriend. Is Chris Miller one of the shittiest announcers in sports? But you'll say he's good. I know you will. Go ahead.
Chris Miller is doing a job.
Sucks.
He's a professional.
Fuck off with that shit. Stop it.
He's working when you're working for North Korea. You have to say certain things.
Okay, at least you admit he is working for North Korea.
We had an honest conversation about it at what was that bar. He said that he's doing a job and he's doing the things he's told to do.
So he doesn't believe anything he says.
No,
is what you're saying.
No, he's concerned about you because you care too much. You care too much. He said.
Oh fuck! I remember that. Okay, he can go fuck himself. I don't really give a shit.
He's being nice to you.
How dare I care about something? God damn!
You care too much.
I care too much. Okay, that's fine.
Too much.
Look, all I'm saying is. Yes, I want them to lose. I thought losing.
I don't want them to lose. I'd like. No. I was fine with them winning 40 games a year. I didn't care.
I said 23. No, I said if they go 23 and 59, I'm okay with that.
They can't. They're not good enough.
But before the season, you didn't think that. You thought before the season they could win 23 games.
I didn't know how bad Poole would be.
Okay.
But look, they're not as good as Portland.
No.
They're not even as good as San Antonio.
Or Charlotte.
So what? Like, these are teams, and honestly, put them in a cage. And
they're not as good as Detroit. I know.
And Detroit beats them more than they lose.
I know.
So
no, listen, I'm fine with this. Again, it's just so funny that I've had this conversation with you on like basically every podcast. They pick the 1 year where the top of the draft is like historically one of the worst.
Yeah.
Had we done this last year, you and I would be like in heaven right now. True or false?
Yeah. Could you imagine you get Wemby or Kuzma together?
Thompson,
it'd be great.
Or Azar Thompson, or Brandon Miller. Yeah, no, I'm aware, Jack. I'm just saying, like, it's just so Wizards that, like, we're going to suck in a year where the top of the draft sucks ass.
Yeah.
So then we have to hope next year when the top of the draft is good that we suck ass again.
Well, you don't have to hope because it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
No, I know. I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated because it's like, I don't like being the laughing stock in the NBA. Well, I knew they were going to suck, but being the laughing stock in the NBA sucks.
I'll make you feel better in the sense that not a single person gives a shit about the Wizards or you.
That's fair. All right, that's fair.
No one's waking up in the morning.
I get it.
Man, it's like people care about the Wizards so little. Like, you know how people like to make fun of like the Browns or like whatever. Like historically, like those teams are teams that people make fun of. No one cares about the Wizards.
Yeah,
their team. No one cares about.
I get it. I'm just frustrated. That's all.
I know. And look, you'll feel good. No one's going to rush the court and accidentally hurt Kuzma. But
so that's the next stage.
That's a segue to this past weekend, your favorite basketball team, the Duke Blue Devils, lost the game. Who'd they lose to?
They did. Wake Forest.
They lost to the mighty Wake Forests.
They're actually Wake Forest is good. They're much better than Maryland.
The Demon Deacons. Well, I know. Look. I'm not going to argue. So the Wake Forest Demon Deacons defeated the Duke Blue Devils, and the fans.
They rushed the court.
They rushed the court and
how dare they?
And injured a Dookie.
They didn't. Okay, first off, if you watch the replay,
someone got injured, right? A thousand people ran on the court.
He got hurt.
And someone got hurt.
I get it. He got hurt. So you're going to defend. I know you're going to be.
What I'm going to say is, I think rushing the court is lame. 1. 2,
it is not lame. That's bullshit.
I'm not a fan of a team that would be worthy of rushing the court anytime soon. So that's
except
fine.
When you were at Maryland, you rushed the court.
We did not. We did not rush the court. I only suffered.
I rushed the court. I rushed the court multiple times.
When I was at school, Maryland was like #1 team in the country, so we weren't upsetting anyone.
When you beat Duke, you didn't rush the court.
We lost to Duke at home in the Valentine's Day Massacre or the 60-second miracle, whatever they call it.
Okay,
so miracle minute. So no, I saw sadness on that end.
Hold on. When now back to football, when you beat Florida State, did you rush the field?
We did not rush the field.
Yes, you did.
We did not.
That's bullshit.
We did
not.
That is
such bullshit.
No, we did not.
Your team did. Your team absolutely did.
I didn't rush the field. I did because I had to go home and have a Halloween party at my house. But what I did do...
Your fans did, though. Your fans did.
So check this out, though. I will say, we did rush the field when we beat NC State to win the ACC.
But don't call it lame. That's
a
fucking lame ass... That's a lame thing to say that it's lame. It's college kids.
Whatever.
Let them fucking have fun. Jesus Christ.
I have a proposal for how to keep it safe for the players on the court. I'd like you to give me your proposal first on what to do with rushing the court.
No, I don't have the only proposal I have is that you make sure that you announce, if you know that it's going to happen, right? You have the public just announced to be if you're planning on rushing, wait until the other team gets off the court.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You have to just they have to figure it out. Also, hire real security. You can't hire dudes that are getting paid $6 an hour.
They're not allowed to touch anyone. They're not allowed to touch anyone. So they just
so let me guess. You probably,
it's Wizards defense. It's Wizards defense to let them on the court.
But you probably like the J. You probably like the J. Billis.
No,
Billis.
I have a better strategy.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this bullshit strategy.
There was a more simple time in basketball when player safety and fan safety was the utmost importance. Okay.
Okay.
The year was 1920.
What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up. Basketball players were called cagers because the court was encased in a giant cage.
Oh my god. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
What I propose is reintroducing a cage around the court so the players and fans can be safe.
Clearly, I knew you weren't going to take this seriously. This is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard.
It actually would be really helpful because it will separate. You can have fans right up against the glass like it's hockey, and the ball will never really go out of bounds. And it can be done in such a way that you could have like proximity sensors to determine who last touched the ball before it went out of bounds. I think it's an easy solution. I want to cage around the court. It's the dumbest solution
of all time.
Cage.
Okay, let me just say something.
Cage.
By the way, did you know your boy Filipowski? Remember how like every college basketball personality was flipping out? Oh my God, he's massively hurt. Guess how bad his injury is. He's a little sore today.
Okay. So
and he might play tomorrow.
Me too.
So let's stop the bullshit of like, oh, Kyle Filipowski was like hurt really badly. Stop. He wasn't. If you watch the replay of it, it's like, why is he on the court in the first place? Everybody else was off the court. Why is he on the court?
He wants to enjoy the moment. Of course.
You defend Duke because you always defend Duke. Here comes Jack defending Duke.
Why would I ever defend Duke?
Because you're clearly.
I don't know.
But you're not good with Jay Billis's solution of arresting strategy? People. He wants to arrest everybody.
How do you arrest everybody?
I don't know. He says he wants to like cage. He wants to like cage everyone in like you want, and then like arrest people.
If you start with a cage to begin with,
you are the dumbest fucking person I've ever dealt with in my life. Please stop doing this. I cannot listen to your dumb arguments. Stop.
I think it's a good plan.
Stop. It's a horrible plan.
Okay. How are you going to arrest everyone?
I don't know. That's what he wants. He wants citations given out and stuff.
So they're going to use video evidence to find people on the internet and use AI to determine that you rushed the court?
January 6th. Like January 6th shit. Yes.
Well, I'm okay with that. But
okay.
Hey, Carson, you can't watch the show, but I reported you to this FBI.
It's the dumbest shit ever. It's so stupid. But anyway, yeah, look, we don't have to get really, like, everyone's talking about it. It's dumb.
No, I think it's good to talk about it.
Of course, listen, I court stormed a bunch at FSU.
Oh, a bunch? How many upsets? Yes. How many times did you rush the court?
Probably 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. I think I told the Duke student manager to go fuck himself.
Look, as a Maryland fan, we have self-respect. We throw stuff at the other team. We swear.
Okay. Right. Did you throw water bottles at Carlos Boozer's mom?
It was batteries and a water bottle. Thank you very much.
At his mom, correct?
It hit her in the head, yeah.
So let's fuck off.
We have respect for the beautiful game of basketball.
You're such a douche.
And frankly, look, you rush the court because there is some emotional release and excitement that comes from defeating a team that is better than you. If you act like you've been there before and expect to win, you don't need to rush the court.
No, I need to rush the court.
Beating Duke isn't even that good anymore.
What are you talking about? They were top 10.
Whatever. I could be top 10 tomorrow if I wanted to be. No one cares.
What? Did you say I could be top 10?
It's not even. No one should care. It's February. Okay. It's a dumb time to be excited.
Fine. I'm not even going to argue.
Look, our teams aren't going to be in the tournament. It doesn't even matter.
No, I agree. Speaking of the tournament, you know what I did today? Instead of work,
I was researching.
No, I was researching ACC basketball tournament basketball tickets.
Yeah, it's
very good prices.
It is nice. It is nice when you're in a lower tier conference that has low expectations and low interest, which is nice. It's helpful.
Okay, you're just being an asshole. No, I'm just saying I did my research and it looks like if I want to go, I'm going to be able to go for maybe the price of like a movie ticket. So that's pretty cool.
Well,
and get good seats.
Well, you're telling me that you get tickets for $9.
I saw a pair of tickets on the site for $9 a piece. Yes.
StubHub.
Yes, that's cool. Why do you have to bring it out like that, asshole?
Well, everyone knows what StubHub is. It's not
I was on StubHub, and if we play on the first day of the games, which is the dog shit games, there was a pair of tickets in like section 112, row C, for $9 a piece. So I'm just like, well, you know I'm going regardless. You already know I'm going. I see.
I mean, it's very rare that you can get to see your team. So, are you getting a first round pass or an all sessions pass?
No, I mean, I'm going to get whatever session Florida State's playing.
Tuesday.
Well, right now they're in the Wednesday, so I'll get a Wednesday.
Oh my gosh!
Right now they're in the Wednesday pass.
What was it? Oh, I can get tickets for $2. Yeah. There's tickets for fucking $2.
Oh yeah, but I mean that's like the bleeds. I'm not saying
it's fucking up. $121.
There's now seats for $2.
$121 row T, $2.
Okay, well then I must have just come out then. All right, it wasn't up this morning.
Well, the $13 ticket in that section sold, but we have row T, row S, and row R, $2 each.
Okay, well, good to know for me. All right, thank you.
Do you want to go club level? We could go club level in Abe's old box for $21 a piece.
No, listen. I'm going.
But then there's a weird listing in 110 and these are people who probably like their friend doesn't want to go and they're just like, if someone's going to sit next to me, I want to get paid for it. $400 and $160. And then one section over in 112 is $9. Yeah.
That's what I said. Was I not right? 112 row C, $9.
Yeah. But 121 is $2.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
104, $2.
Yeah, no, I'll be going. All right. Well, again,
107. If you want to live large, $5.
Again, I will be going. So I'm looking forward to seeing where Florida State will end up getting seated, but I'll be there in DC for those games. So,
nice. And any fan of the show who listens and wants to visit with you, we'll announce what section where your seats are, and they can come see you for a show prize that you'll hand them.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what else we have to talk about.
Free hot dog. Now the Wizards losing by 30, so you're happy.
Is it really 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. I don't care. What else we talk about?
40 points in the third quarter.
Jesus Christ. What else do you want to talk about? I don't even know anymore.
Well,
it's so fucking lame.
I made shrimp tacos for dinner, and after dinner,
oh my God.
After dinner, I made ice cream for dessert for myself and Shira. And I felt, at first I made ice cream for myself and I was eating it. Yeah. Like, you know what? This is a weird thing to do. Right. Eat ice cream as a man by yourself. So then I made a scoop of ice cream for my daughter to enjoy. Yeah. So I wouldn't have the shame of enjoying a creamy bowl of ice cream by myself.
How dare you?
Now, the only reason I didn't make a cone is because I ran out of cones because I've been busy eating ice cream cones all by myself for the last week. And I had to pivot to a bowl of ice cream.
Where people who don't understand where this is going, you can.
So there's the current impeachable offense of our current president, Joe Biden, is that he was eating an ice cream cone.
Not ice cream cone. It was an ice cream cone.
He's eating an ice cream cone while in an ice cream shop. While being interviewed by someone who then asked him about the Gaza-Israel situation, and he responded. Right. And right-wing media is upset that he was eating ice cream as a man with another man. Also,
apparently, right-wing media is angry because they don't think he's taking it seriously.
He was taking it lightly.
By the way, which is hilarious coming from a group of people whose cult leader
takes nothing seriously.
Well,
also,
okay, cool.
Okay, if anyone's ever eaten an ice cream cone before, the most important thing is the speed at which you enjoy this ice cream, because if you wait, what happens? It's going to get all over you.
Yeah.
And then you've got a messy hand. And then they're like, oh, he's disrupting whatever the interview by getting a napkin, right? Then that's the next impeachable offense. And God forbid, then they pan the camera down and see he's wearing pleated khakis, and then it's all over.
It's so stupid.
Of course it's stupid.
I then sent you another tweet from one of the great senators of this country who is mad that Joe Biden was eating ice cream while crime and migrants are happening. What was it? What was the tweet from your friend Tommy Tuberville?
Oh yeah, pull my phone out. Yeah, so
he's brilliant.
His capacity to be a moronic person in Congress is only exceeded by his incompetence when he was as a head coach.
Yeah,
right,
he was horrible. Here it is. I got it.
So Tommy Tuberville says, hope Joe Biden enjoyed going out for ice cream in NYC while the rest of the city is afraid of crime and migrants. And
you can't even make up how so
stupid.
How stupid is this? How dumb is this? Seriously, dude. Look. You may not like Joe Biden. That's your prerogative. That's fine.
Yeah.
But to bitch and moan about the guy eating ice cream. What the fuck are we doing here? Really? Ice cream.
It's ice cream. Ice cream's delicious.
We're whining about ice cream.
And also, New York City actually is.
They showed it compared to Alabama. It's the crime rate is worse in Alabama.
Also, Alabama's worse. Yeah,
Alabama's worse.
And per capita, right?
Per capita. Yeah.
In a dense area, you have more people, and so given more people, that's always the argument of
dumb.
Why are football players more more likely to have crimes or whatever? Then they're like, well, if you consider that each team has 60 players, in any business, 60 whatever you have in a group of 1,000 people, you're gonna have some arrests, and so
it's just dumb. I can't even
it's stupid.
As you said, it's what the problem is they have nothing on him. They are trying so hard. So basically, anything he does, next it could be Joe Biden breathes wrong. How long? Like, impeachable.
He ordered an Oleato at Starbucks. Who can afford it? It's $8. I actually had one, so I had a free drink.
Can we stop with your... Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you.
I ordered an Oleato. I should be impeached as well.
Again, the point is, they have nothing on him.
Yeah.
They have nothing on him. So it's basically like... What it's like with Obama with like the tan suit and Dijon mustard. When that's how you know a group of people has literally like it has nothing. But good thing that like the government's going to shut down in like 3 days. So it's like we really care about the ice cream when the government's going to shut down in 3 days.
Oh, don't worry. They also have their fake impeachment where the guy was lying to the FBI.
Yeah, no, I'm just. Oh man, this is so fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fun. You know, it's in a spot where I can in a couple years successfully make my run towards the government and be a political leader.
Well, anyway,
I planned on being.
What other sports do we have? Do we have anything for sports? No sports, huh? Nothing with sports.
You know, it's spring training.
It's almost it's almost March, my favorite month.
Yeah.
Your favorite month.
Yeah.
My favorite time of the year to take off work.
People at work have already, at least 4 people non-consecutively have asked me specifically about March Madness, what day I'm blocking out the office to like watch the games, what food and drink I'm serving.
You know, listen,
when the bracket pool's coming out, you know
me. How many years in a row have I taken work off?
Of course.
It started back when I worked for the Wizards. Everyone was like, why are you doing this? I'm like, well, because all you guys are going to do is sit at your desk, pretend to do work, and have the games on your computer. I, on the other hand, will just use my time off, drink a bunch of beer, and watch the games. Yeah. So now I've continued that. So, I'm excited. I'm very.
I just want to note you're excited. I got an email. People may have heard the ding here. Someone from work just emailed me. I'm not making this up. This guy Jonathan. March Madness ? Brackets are back. When are you sending this out?
I mean, it is.
It's 9 p.m. and someone from work is using their work email to ask about it.
No, I get it. I'm just saying we have a long time before the brackets. But anyway, we're both excited. Baseball still isn't starting up. Don't care about that really. As we've already discussed, NBA's a dud for both of us. It's college basketball. That's it, right? It's just college basketball. Also, it's good we're doing the podcast now because Florida State plays in about 7 minutes. So.
Oh, that's great. You really want to watch that? It's a good way.
Am I going to watch it?
You are, and you're going to complain about it, and then you're going to text me like, is it normal that the one team gets 30 free throws and we get 12 and blah, blah, blah? That's time
out. We are playing in Tallahassee, so there's a decent chance the fouls will be called for us. Maybe. Why won't that matter? No, I will text you saying, why does Leonard Hamilton show no emotion and looks like a fucking statue?
And then I won't respond and be like, oh,
I know.
No response. Typical
Classic Jack. That is what I will say, yes.
It's good. I don't know
how much of it I'm going to watch. I don't know how much I'm going to watch. I mean, we'll see. But I'm excited that we're doing the podcast now so I can
You should always be excited about doing the podcast.
Well, no, I'm saying that the game is at 9. So I can actually watch it and not be distracted screaming at the TV while doing the podcast. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. For sure.
So, we got that going. I'm watching the end of the Kentucky-Mississippi State game right now. Good game. 74-73.
I'm sure it is.
You think I'm being sarcastic? You think I'm being sarcastic? I'm not being sarcastic.
I find, and I know you're not the same way, but I find that when my teams stink, I feel less interested in watching the other teams who are better than my team play.
I just watch games.
I know you do, but to me, it's depressing watching watching good NBA for a little bit while my team exists.
Yeah, it's a little depressing, but then
college basketball is way less I'm less interested in what's I'm not watching the standings because Maryland's in 11th in the Big Ten. I don't care.
That's true. You're playing on day 1, right?
No, day 2.
Oh, how?
Because there's
stink.
I looked at the latest bracket because we just beat Rutgers. We jumped them.
You beat Rutgers. That's right. You beat Rutgers.
Yeah, and then and Willard made some comment we still have hope. I'm you got to win the Big Ten tournament, bro. That's the only hope you have.
I'm sorry. Time out. He said, I still have hope.
Well, apparently, the net rating and some other number of things that that never matter for Maryland when we're getting left out of stuff. We're 40 something in those ratings based on strength of schedule.
We are talking about the same Maryland team that's in 11th place, correct?
10th place, yeah.
Got it. Okay, just was curious.
Look, I appreciate the coach having optimism, but the reality is you're gonna have to win all the games in the Big Ten tournament and take home the trophy to make the NCAAs.
You are correct, sir. So before we go, when I do find out where my seats are, I will not tell you.
I will tell everyone.
Because that's what I'm going to say. You're going to blast it out to everybody.
I want to make sure that all of your fans can come see you and cash in on their free beer.
I'm going to get them free. Oh, I'm getting them
free beer. Well, let me just see here. And if you would like to meet up with Adam, drop a comment in the chat, in the comments there, and I will give you a shout out the next show.
Okay.
And then we'll arrange for you to have a nice evening with Adam on his dime.
That is not going to happen. Don't you think that we should somehow be able to record me watching an FSU game live?
Well, right? You can, just pull your phone out. But
do you think people would? I mean, people would pay for that, right?
Well, there's no paying. It's like YouTube.
But wouldn't people?
Like
but people
Odyssey.
would want to. But people would want to pay for that in theory.
That's really for our Patreons. So if you'd like a Patreon or this channel doesn't quite yet have the super thanks capacity that my guitar channel has. I got a super thanks last week. I was really excited about that.
That's great. All right. Can we end the show? Because
it's really exciting. It's heartening when you can when you're doing a YouTube episode and you can and someone clicks like and then money flies up on the screen and you get it. It's kind of fun.
You don't deserve money. No, the Wizards are only down by 12 now, by the way.
They made some buckets.
Anyway, all right. Florida State's about to play in a few minutes. Let's get excited. Root for the Seminoles, Jack, which I know you won't.
I don't care.
I know you do.
Well, actually, I'm rooting against them because I want you guys to be day one, so your tickets are cheaper. You can't get the $2 tickets if you go to day two.
Yeah, but it's okay. Fine. If I go day two, I'll pay $25. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but that's 2 extra beers you can't afford.
No, I can't afford.
Nope.
Oh, I can't afford. Okay.
You out there, listeners, press the super thanks button. Adam needs the $2.
You're such a fucking
See, with
idiot.
the money I made in my guitar channel, I could have afforded the 1 ticket in section 107 or whatever.
You're an idiot. All right, fine. This show is on.
For Adam, this is Jack. This has been the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. Have a great night.